Hello and welcome to another 5 minutes of wellness here on Hasanke Soul TV. I'm your girl Failure and I'm wrapping up the fifth episode of the Habit series. And today we're talking about relationships. And like I've shared with you before, I got these beautiful acronyms, these beautiful habit techniques and insights from Jay Shetty, who is someone I really look up to, and I've been following his podcast and read his book. Think Like a Monk, which I'll link all below, which I just thought it was phenomenal. I did a 5-day habit series workshop with him and I just wanted to share my takeaways. And so that brings me to area 5, relationships. Who doesn't need habits, some tricks, some hacks, some things to spice up our relationships, to make our communications better, to make our relationships deep, meaningful and long lasting, right? So the acronym here is REAL, REAL, which is quite profound because we want real relationships. So the R standing for relearn and renew. So relearn and renew our bodies and our minds. Changes all the time. So our bodies and our minds change all the time. But sometimes our relationships stay the same. So as we evolve, as we learn, as we grow, things change. But then our relationships may stay the same, may stay stagnant. We don't have to have the same interests to have a relationships. So sometimes people always think that we have to have something in common or there has to be something that bonds us. But we can still be in relationship with people and family members, even if we don't have the same things in common or the same interests. The thing here is, are you of the same value? How much are you really learning of this thing? And I've spoken about values so many times before. I teach values. I just get to really the embodiment of what are your values in my one-on-one coaching. And I'm going to be launching a few cool, exciting things in the new year. And values are so important because when you know what you stand for, what your values are, you will be able to see that in someone else. And that will bond you more so than the hobbies, the interests, the jokes, all of those things. Those things will come. But we know that you are the same. So an example here is we all want this Hollywood romantic love that's unrealistic. Love is measured over time. Limerence is that chemistry we feel in the beginning of a relationship and expect it to stay that way. So if you are getting into a romantic relationship, people call it the honeymoon phase and expect that to be forever. It changes and your love changes over time. In a relationship, do something both of you are not good at. So this will help whether it's a friendship or a romantic partner, so that you can learn how to learn together. And you can learn from each other, the way that you show up in doing this new project or new activity. Helping others release more oxytocin. Doing something scary for the first time together changes what you do together and can create a big impact. This also helps build trust and communication. If things didn't go well, you can learn why together. So yeah, tips. Romantic relationships. Remember, the honeymoon phase isn't going to be your love forever. Things change and so you need to change. Understand what your values, what are connecting you below the surface. And then try something new both of you have never done before, and try something scary both of you have never done before, because you are going to learn so much more about yourselves by doing something scary, doing something new. And if things don't go according to what you maybe planned or envisioned, there's an opportunity to learn. The next part of the acronym REAL is E for ego. Yeah, our favorite friend. Egos get such a bad rep, but it's an important part of the piece. Important part of the puzzle. Ego. I'm right my way. This is the only way. That's my voice of the ego. So, in a relationship, we need to put our egos down. The only way to win in an argument is to win together. Set intentions together. When you are arguing about something, for example, something really silly like the dishes or the trash not being taken out on time or whatever, set your intentions together. Understand why this is beneficial for both of you. And then when you are arguing, set an intention. What is this argument about? What's the end goal here? What are we trying to accomplish? The only way you are winning together is if both parties are being understood by each other, even if you disagree or have a different opinion, right? Opinions are welcome, disagreements are welcome, but understand each other. Winning together is important. And listening. And when it comes to communication, it's also allowing the other person to feel safe to share how they feel, and don't take offense. Again, drop the ego. And then the A in real stands for affection, and kindness needs to be shared. Do something kind for someone, especially for your loved ones. A simple act of kindness can really go a long way. That's self-explanatory. I believe that we should do something kind every day, if not for ourselves, for everyone else too. And then the L for real, let go. This doesn't mean that you have to forget when you hold on to things. It hurts you, not the other person. Let go of the pain and remember the principle. What did you learn from this pain? Even when you are losing something, you gain something. If you understand the gain, you won't carry the pain. I love that. Let me repeat that. If you understand the gain, you won't carry the pain. Pain, I believe, is your portal to potential, your portal to progress, your portal to perseverance, because in every pain there's an opportunity to learn something and you gain something. If you stop the blame, you can let go of the pain. So focus your attention on what you gained. Yeah. So just let that sink in for a moment. In every pain, there's a gain. And when you focus more on what you've gained, you can let go of the pain. That rhymes. I should write a poem about that. Yeah. And that concludes us with the area 5 relationships. Real, R standing for relearn and renew, just like our bodies does. So we need to do with our relationships. We need to drop the ego, win together, set intentions for your arguments. A, affection, do an act of kindness daily. And L, let go. Find your gain in your pains. Don't hold on to the hurt. And I hope this is going to nourish your relationships and really start to understand your true value, what draws you to the person that you are relating to. And so this concludes the 5-week series, habit series. We started off in the 5 key areas of our lives. Starting off with week 1, we spoke about healthy habits for your health. In week 2, we spoke about personal habits. In week 3 was internal spiritual growth. In week 4, last week, we did work and money. And today we did 5 relationships. So I'm going to link the playlist here. You can go share this with your friends. I think it is an important way just to ground ourselves in, to figure out what are we letting go and leaving in 2021, and what habits are we going to learn to adopt, embody, so that it becomes just who we are into 2022 and will help you grow into all God created you to be. So I'm gonna leave you with that, and yeah, happy December. Hope you guys are safe wherever you are and you enjoy this month, whether you are resting, whether you are cultivating family time, whatever your situation looks like. I'm sending you so much love. I pray that you'll have a blessed Christmas and a blessed new year, and really start implementing new strategies to help you thrive and flourish. I was gonna say flourish. Thrive and flourish for 2022. I'll chat to you guys all soon.